My name is David Koosman. I'm one of several instructors. My background has been almost 40 years in medical device, both in operations and in quality. My undergraduate degree is in mechanical engineering, and I also have held various certifications, for example, quality engineering, and as a lead auditor. I'm currently doing some startup consulting, and like I said, I've been teaching in this program for the last 8 years. The courses that I teach in are an introduction to quality course, which is in the first year, and then a couple of second year courses, a process validation course and a supply development management course. It really needs to be addressed in a few different areas. There's no one thing that does that for a program, but the material courses themselves can set us apart because in all the years that I've been in medical devices for undergraduate programs, most don't teach things like process validation, process monitoring, kappa work, design controls, all risk management. All of those types of coursework are unique to our MTQ program and certainly offer something for each of the students to be able to grab some great foundational work on. And that leads me to the second thing that makes our program successful, and it's really the students. We have a great quorum of students with various background, various educational degrees, so they're not all engineers. Some come in with primarily science related degrees like biology or engineering, or some might come in with chemistry. But for the most part, they all are, I would say, a more technical style student. So whether it's dealing with compliance or whether it's dealing with validation work, the statistics of validations, or the mechanics of doing a good kappa. All the instructors that we have, although a good number of them aren't quite as old as I am, have a good amount of background in the medical device industry. So their experience is what separates them and sets them apart as good and solid instructors for St. Cloud State University. We've been in large companies like the Medtronics and the St. Jude's and the Boston Scientifics, right down to the Euromedicas and the Silpros and smaller companies, even not medical device companies, but suppliers for medical companies. Next, I'd also like to say that the university has great ears with the industry. A lot of that is due to the instructors group that still is tied to the industry. In fact, I would venture to say the vast majority of our instructors are still working in the industry. So they have their eyes and ears open on what's needed and what our medical device industry is looking for. And the university listens to them. And we try to make our programs adjust accordingly. Our environment also makes us successful. Um, Whether we're an online coursework for a student, like we're doing almost exclusively right now because of COVID, but we also have a classroom background in Plymouth, Minnesota. We try to make it close. We try to make it so students can come in. It's a somewhat of a casual setting. It's extremely interactive, and it really explores the community of medical devices. So it's the students and the instructors all coming together, and then also over the 2 years, the students also become familiar with the instructors. So uh, I get lots of emails from students directly about things that that might relate to issues that they have at work. So it's a growing process, and we grow through those things together. The benefits of our program are all about the teaching the current tools and also recognizing as quality professionals that this is an ever changing, ever growing environment. And what is most important for the students to learn is to learn that they need to continue to grow in quality. The regulations change, how we do compliance changes, the focus of compliance changes. All of those types of things we can bring to that classroom experience to the students, and therefore teach the students how to keep their eyes open in the big world of what we do. Like I said, I've been in medical devices for 40 years, and I've proudly done this for the last 8 years, mostly because it's something that I recognize that's needed in industry. But quite honestly, for somebody like me, it's a great way for us to pay that back for all the things that we've been taught in the previous 40 years. Look us up, follow up with us, give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. Um, and I hope to see you in Introduction to Quality, and then even more so in the second year from the courses that I teach.